Hi, I'm back with another video. This time we're going to be talking about something completely different. So I did a poll on Twitter asking people what kind of content they would like to see from me, and I put out a few options. I put out touring Ghana, I put out relationships, I put out mental health, and I put out something else I don't remember, but if I do, I'll leave it in the comment in the description box below. People showed a lot of interest in the touring Ghana, but obviously because of COVID there isn't much that I can do until, you know, they overly ease the lockdowns. Then I'll be able to do something. And the other thing that people ticked, the second option that people selected was mental health, and the third was relationship. The last is what I don't remember. That's why I cut. So yes, we're moving away from the touring Ghana and we're jumping straight into mental health. So that's something that I have never really spoken about. I've never really dealt with it full on, but today I'm gonna talk with you guys about it. And I'm only talking about mental health now because of what's going on around the world. We've got Corona happening, we've got racism, and just today a young black boy got stabbed again. He got shot in London. And I just felt like today is the right time to possibly do a mental health video. I'll open up to you guys, I'll be so honest. 2 weeks ago, I had a breakdown. I don't look like someone that's had a breakdown, but 2 weeks ago, I had a breakdown. I didn't anticipate that it would, sorry, not 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I didn't know where my mind was. And last week I had a breakdown. And when I say a breakdown, it's not like I went and I shaved my hair. Obviously I still got my hair. I did all of that, no. I just broke down and I just didn't feel like myself. So let me just talk about it. Coming from the industry I'm in, I need to be connected with social media at all times. I need to see what's going on. I need to post content. I need to engage my clients. And during COVID, I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't engaging on social media. I wasn't really posting as much as I was supposed to. I was doing a soul searching moment, trying to find out the things that I can do, what I can't do, putting my life in order. My birthday was approaching. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be this in this age. Get your life in order. So I wasn't really trying to be socially relevant. But I made a decision in April that by May I wanted something done. And by March, Corona came and it pushed all my plans to the side. So I decided, okay, Pam, if you can't do this, then do this instead. So I decided to launch my food business, Pam's Kitchen, on Instagram, and it's going very well. But I have other things under my belt, so I decided if you're gonna make time for Pam's Kitchen, make time for Divine. So I've been sociable and I've been posting content now on both pages as much as I can, and obviously staying connected on Twitter. But you go on social media and you see one thing after the other. You see Corona cases rising, you see Black Lives Matter, and you're now, it's now starting to sink in that you as an individual, you've been through racism and you never spoke about it because you just didn't know how to go about it. And now that everybody, it's like the awakening, everyone's eyes are open, everyone is focused that Black people need to be heard. We have a voice and we need to let people know how we're really feeling. So you go on social media and you see stuff about slavery, what has happened to Black people in the past, and it's draining, it's sad, and it's very depressing. and every time you're going on social media, it feels like you're going to a funeral. It feels like you're going to hear another bad news. For 2 weeks straight, there's never been a moment where you've gone on social media and you've seen something nice happening for somebody, or you've seen something that you want to, congratulate somebody on. It's just a depressing place to be right now. So the boiling point for me was when I went on social media and I saw that rape cases had started in Nigeria, and I was like, God, when is this going to stop? When are you going to end this world, because it's becoming too much? And at that point I stumbled on a video of a 4-year-old girl that had been raped by a 42-year-old teacher. And at that point I don't know why I was on my phone at that time, but I saw it in the evening, close to bedtime. And I literally sat on my bed and I cried. I felt like my insides were going to explode. I cried so much, because it's just one thing after the other. Someone's getting killed by the police. People we're supposed to trust are killing us. COVID isn't going anytime soon. And then rape comes up. And it's just like, God, when? That evening, I cried. I cried so much because I'm someone that likes to, hold things in. I like to cry by myself. I like to cry on my own. I like to live through my pain without talking to people about it until I get to my boiling point, and that is very rare. But the following day, I had a food order. I was in the kitchen with my assistant. We were cooking, getting things ready. I wasn't really myself, but I still threw it down in the kitchen. And whilst I finished cleaning up my part, and whilst she was cleaning up her part, I went to the room and I was gonna get ready, to move from the kitchen and come to the desk and work on divine stuff. And I was talking to a friend, and someone had just passed. Someone that's well known in Ghana had just passed, and I was like, oh God, again. Another bad news. And I was talking with my friend, and I just sent a 3-minute voice note. I just couldn't express myself, because it feels like I no longer care about how I'm feeling. I no longer care about my hurt, but I'm just thinking about what people are going through in the world. And at that moment, I felt like my emotions were no longer mine, but my emotions were for the world. And it's just daunting all the time. You want to see something good happening, nothing is happening. You wake up and you go on, you read your scripture on Bibles, at the Bible app, and you go on social media thinking, oh, today's going to be a different day, and then someone's dead. A case that was closed 10 years ago, that you didn't even know anything about. You've seen it, and it's just like, oh God. And it messes up your day, and you don't even know how you're gonna get through it, but somehow you have to get through it. And it's just, let me just cut it short. Anxiety is real. I go through it a lot. I've lost friends because of my anxiety. At that point, I probably didn't know that I had anxiety or I was anxious. And they probably didn't know either. But I've lost friends. I don't regret that I've lost friends, because some way, somehow, they're still in my life. But it's the relationship that it's not the same. And it's not entirely my fault, because it's only now that I found out that I do have anxiety. And sometimes it doesn't help me. I overthink everything. I get butterflies all the time. The thought of hearing something bad makes my mind go on a roller coaster, and it's not helpful. But I'm learning how to deal with it, to stop myself from overthinking. I cook, I clean, I restructure things in my rooms. I just do different things to keep my mind occupied so that I don't always think of the what if. I don't always think of the worst. If you feel like that is something that might be going on with you, speak to a friend. Because I spoke to a friend and it feels I'm not the only person. I'm not the only one going through it. A friend that I thought was also so strong is telling me that she has also faced depression. Although mild depression, it is still depression. Just speak to someone. And I would encourage all the men to speak to their friends, speak to family, speak to someone close to you. Don't be like me. Don't bottle things in. Don't think you're strong. Don't think you're Yasantua. Don't think you're Mike Tyson. Even Mike Tyson cries when no one's watching. Just let it out. Let it out and take one day at a time. What I did was I took a few days off opening videos. My phone was constantly on mute, so if I go past an Instagram video and it starts to play, I don't hear it, so I scroll past it. I don't read captions either, and yeah, we'll get through it. It's only a season. It will come. It's here, and it will leave us. It will definitely leave us. But I'm just encouraging you to stay strong, not too strong. Talk to someone and stay calm whenever you read stuff. Just try to let it go as soon as you've read it, or just don't read it at all. But mental health is worth talking about. This is probably the first time I'm talking about it, so you're not gonna get the full emotions out of me because I don't really know how to express myself in front of the camera in terms of my emotions, because I'm always like smiling. But don't be fooled by everyone that smiles. I'm smiling. Okay, right now I'm okay, but your friends may be smiling, but deep down they're hurting. So check on your friends. Listen to them, talk to them. If you have something you need to share, but also listen to them. And I'm sure we'll all get through it. So men, speak up. Women, don't bottle it up. Anxiety is real, depression is real. I pray we all get through it, and we surely will. Sorry. So if you've watched and listened up until this point, thank you very much. If you've skipped and you've come to this point, thank you very much. I love you either way. And I hope to see you in the next video. If you have any comments, any questions, anything that you want to ask me, please ask me in the comment section. I will do another video answering those questions, or I'll answer those questions directly. And thanks for sticking by. I love you all. No, really, I do. Bye guys. I love you so much. Bye.